It's kind of windy out here. Hopefully it's not affecting the audio too much. Today I'm going to be out here with the Equinox 800, and we're going to be just looking around, seeing what we can come up with. And that's pretty much it. Standard coil. I'll probably be running in part 2. Let's check it out. Let's get this thing started up. I'm going to do a factory preset. Alright, now this is pretty much the way you get the Equinox out of the box. I have the update on the Equinox though, so I'll be able to do some things that you can't do if you don't have the update. Put it in all metal. Gonna roll over to part 2. I like part 2. Gonna go to the sound menu, hold down settings so I can adjust my tone 1 and tone 2 settings. I want to bump the volume up of my iron up to 25. I want to be able to hear it all. Gonna roll over to the recovery speed, or whatever it's called on this one unit, I'm not sure. We're gonna hold down the settings button, and this is where the update comes in. I'm gonna hit the button over here, and we're gonna switch it to iron bias 2, and I'm gonna roll it all the way up to 9. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna grab a ground balance here in a little while. Gonna turn my backlight on, low setting, just to, maybe it'll come better over the camera. That's about why. Alright, let's see, volume's at 20. Sensitivity is at 20. Let's bump it up. See if it gets noisy. Yeah, it looks like I'm running 25. Let's do a ground balance. We got an 8 right there. That'll work for now. Let's see what we can get. It's looking like a coin signal at, I guess, about 8 inches. Penny dime. Don't expect I'm gonna get it on the surface, because it's indicating it's pretty deep. Let's open it up and see what's going on. Ground's a little wet. Let me get my gloves. Alright. Alright, I'm getting a signal down here, probably about 6 inches. Oh, just fell out. And it is a dime. Dime at probably about 8 inches or so. Looks like that was everything. That was a pretty loud signal for such a deep down. I think we're looking at a deep quarter. It's right at the bottom of my plug. I'd say a good, how long is this? Have a measurement? About that long. About the length of my pin pointer. Quarter. Could be a good target. Let's look at that. Just want to go out here and listen around. I'm going to kind of cherry pick for a silver. It's kind of muddy over there. Probably another penny dime. That's a pretty banging signal for that low number. Let's check and see if it could be an earring or if it's something big. If it's something big, I'm not really interested in it. I just checked on the surface and it is not something big. So let's spin the camera around and recover that. Alright, I'm getting it right there. Let's see what this is. It's in my hand. is this? Is this trash? Or is it some kind of jewelry? I think it's just some aluminum trash. Feels pretty old. Yeah, it looks like aluminum. Alright, we'll go back over the hole. Well, wasn't really much of a hole. I can't even see where it was at. I put it back pretty nice. See if we can get another ground balance. I'm going to back the sensitivity down a little bit. Let's say 23. The ground's kind of wet. So yeah, I would have to say this is a pretty good machine. I've had it for a little while and I'm learning more and more about it every time I use it. It has a pretty good ability to identify targets before you dig them up. When I first got it, I was like, whoa, what is this? I'm not used to it. It's my first Minelab. But yeah, it's a great machine. More solid targets ring through a little bit better than, you know, not solid targets. So it's got a wide range of audio. You can kind of tell the difference between foil and you know, a solid, you know, more massive object. You know, like if you had an earring or if you had a piece of foil, you can kind of start to pick out the difference between it. It's like the tone on the solid object seems to kind of pop a little bit harder than the tone on the lighter object. It could be my imagination, but yeah, it seems like that's what I'm starting to pick up. That's a pretty good sounding tone for the depth. Again, we're in the pull tab range, but it could be a ring. Let's check it out. Or if I missed my pinpoint. back over that one. I think I was off on the pinpoint just a little bit. Let's see if we can't break this loose. Turn that on, it works a little better. There it is. It is deep though. It's there. No? Still here. It's probably right there. I think I see it. And it's a pull tab. There we go. That went together pretty good. Can't even see the hole. I went ahead and bumped the sensitivity back up to 25. I'll just let you hear what it sounds like when we're just rolling along. Gonna pass that one up for now. I got into a little minefield there of targets. It was pretty quiet. That's what I was anticipating showing you. Now the targets have picked up again. That could be a gold ring, so we're going to need to check it out. Not getting it with the pinpoint on the surface. Getting the signal. It's in there. I don't see any gold yet. Oh, it's not gold, I don't think. No, it's aluminum. And it was deep. No, that deep. It's a pretty good signal. We'll go back over the hole. Alright, we got another signal here. It sounds like a silver quarter, or a regular quarter, whatever. A quarter. Sounds like it could be mixed with something else. So this is an interesting dig. It's not super clean. Sounds like there could be something else in the hole, but let's see if it picked it out beside whatever object's in the hole with it. Not getting it on the surface. But we'll be getting it down here though. Let's see what it is. Let's turn it back on. We're getting it down here about 7 inches, maybe 8 inches. There we go, let's see it. It's not silver, but it is a quarter. Alright, this is the spot where we got the quarter. And I did a good job of filling in the hole. You can't really see where it's at, but it was right here. And if we scan, you can see we have pretty much objects all around it. But I stepped up here just a little bit, and right around here somewhere, there she is. We got another quarter. I know we'll get it down here. Let's go ahead and get it out. Bumped into something. Hope it's not silver, because I think I just mangled it. About 6 inches deep. I thought it was in my hand. There it is. I don't see where I scratched it, but I feel like I bumped into it. It is a quarter. Alright guys, here's one of those solid sounding signals that's in the aluminum range, but it's also the number of a nickel that sounds a little bit more solid than normal. I'll let you hear what I'm talking about. Maybe it'll come through. Let's see, there's no whisper about that. Even at depth, you can see we're starting to get a little bit of a whisper. But at 6 inches, 6 inches mind you, it's popping through pretty hard. I think that's a solid object. I think it's a nickel. Not able to get it on the surface. Let's get it down here. I think I may have heard it slide on my shovel. Let's see if it's over here. No. Where is you? I wonder if my pinpoint was off. Yeah, I think we need to move over just a little bit. About right here. Let's see what we get. There it is. Probably about 4 inches down, maybe 5. Oh, well, what do you know? it's a nickel. It looks good. Alright, I got a signal up here. I'm going to approach it and show you how I heard it jump out at me. I suspect that's a fairly deep quarter. I didn't think I'd be able to get it on the surface. Six, 7 inches deep. I think I see the print of it right here. Yep. There's the print. And it is a quarter. And appears to be a clad quarter. Good as new. Alright, I got another signal that jumped out at me, and I think it's kind of going to be in the pull tab area, square tab area. It's right above nickel, what it appears to be. But I'm recording everything I dig, and I'm showing you everything I dig, so here it is. Let's see what it is. Not getting it on the surface. It's in the hole. It's fairly deep. Yeah, you can see when I jumped out. Looks like 2 beaver tails and a pull ring. This ring right here really kicks out a hell of a signal. When you're finding these, you know your ears are tuned up for what you're looking for. Because A gold ring would kick a signal out like that too. Alright, I found another signal. I'm going to walk up onto it and let you hear what I heard when I approached it. I think it's going to be maybe a nickel. It's not quite as strong, but we'll check it out again when we get up to it. Let's see if we can find it again. I walked back quite a ways, so let's see what's going on. Believe it or not, that's not it. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Okay. I thought we had to go a little farther. Let's see what this is. I'm getting that one a little bit on the surface, so let's get down in here. Oh, I see a print. Might have cut it in my scoop. Oh, that's not a print. No, it is a print. You can actually see the the print of the coin so good it looked like the coin itself, and it is a nickel according to that print. Let's get out the pin pointer. There it is. I saw it. Oh, look at that. It's a nickel. Could be a nickel. Probably is a quarter. Not real deep. Not picking it up on the surface. I think I see it. Right here. It's a clad. It's old. But it's not silver. Alright guys, I'm about to call it a day. Just basically made one walk down the field and one walk back. I just want to give you an idea of all the targets that are out here though. I'm going to trace my footsteps back just a little bit and let you hear all these potentially good targets that would keep you busy for a while. And remember, anything probably between 6 and 14 has a pretty high probability, you know, of being a gold ring. So if it has that number and it sounds pretty good, it's probably worth checking out. But more than likely, it's going to be a pull tab. So listen to all these targets out here. I think they start up about somewhere up in here. Oh, it sounds like it's mixed with a little bit of iron. It's probably a ketchup packet or something. Probably a dime or a penny. Sounds like aluminum foil ball to me. Find a lot of those around here. Sounds like they could be a rusty bottle cap. Sounds like a dime or a penny. Sounds like a pull tab. Well, anyway, I've about had enough for right now. It sounds like foil. That's probably a nickel. Good solid 12. It's probably a pull tab. Well, anyway, you get the idea. There's enough targets out here to keep you busy for a while. Even though there's a lot of targets out here, I think I'm about to call it a day. Like I said, I just walked up the field that way and walked back this way, and I recorded everything I dug. So that's that. Looks like the sun's kind of starting to set. I'll get a little while longer. But anyway, we'll catch you next time. Peace. What is that? Is that a diamond? Hell no.